What a look for some of the Kings players as they entered their building tonight. Here at home, they like to make an impression. In at the four-man position. And for Sacramento.
All right, here we go.
Barnes and Holds holding down the post position. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. In at the three, the small forward. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination.
Then let's go.
And
Run
as
it.
long as
Run
guys
it.
are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by Holmes. Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. To the middle.
Drop the dime. Go. Thank you.
Holmes good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Anthony, the pass to Okiki. Back to Anthony.
I'm getting picked.
Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range.
Better not make that
And it's out of bounds. Oh, they say it was touched by Ross.
one. Well, I have a defensive player. He is an 87. He can only make layups and dunks. He can't shoot.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
He's perfect from the line this time. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Fox with the steal. Passes to Jones. Here's Barnes. Finish off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it
There
and
we
push
go.
it every time.
Yes, that goes in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Holmes. And the turnover again.
All right, here we go.
Looking for the first basket of the game. And here now the Kings. They've got an 8-0 run. Jones, the pass to Barnes. 2
That
points.
was too
That one
easy.
goes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And now the first time out. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Halliburton. Shoots. And
Run, boys.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
There we go.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
Alley-oop.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Carter kicks to Anthony. Good work defensively by Fox.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one
Oh,
done.
this is a
One
trashing.
of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. It started early on in his life, and honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Fox passes to Jones.
Now
Ross grabs the board. And there's the
That's a
call
rage
on
foul.
Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Five seconds.
The Magic trail by 12. Anthony taking his time here.
That's not controlling it.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
And the Kings with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. Jones drives in. Barnes trying to free himself up. That one good for 2. Jones has got 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Anthony finds Ross. Suggs with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Oh, come on.
Offensive rebound, Carter. And the rejection by Holmes. To the paint. Here's Fox.
They're on fire.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Anthony. He kicks it to Ross. No good from outside. Sacramento leading by 16. Halliburton passes to Jones.
Getting obvious to
And
take
Halliburton
over.
slams it in.
I forgot to take over.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Anthony dishes to Ross. It's stolen by Jones. Here we go, one-on-one.
Another assist.
And Holmes throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves...
He's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Cole Anthony.
Okay.
Here's Fultz. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. That one's off, still out of sync.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one is good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. And there's the pass to Ross. Here's Okiki at the elbow. It's Bamba. Pass to Okiki. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Ross.
No.
Latrey. That one, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
I missed her assist in the first quarter here.
Teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Five straight baskets
Well,
resulting
I
from
guess I'm gonna
assists.
get pulled out.
Lane
That
is
was
one
dumb.
unit out there.
That's the second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit here for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner comes in for Okiki, and it's Hampton for Ross. And that one's good, Wagner.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
It's tipped. Inside. Here's Bagley.
Oh, God, Bagley.
Orlando grabs
No
the
wonder you
miss.
got traded.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Fultz, no good. Sacramento leading
Shoot
by
it.
21.
What?
Barnes can't get it to go. Orlando's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Carter outside. Back to Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. That does not fall. Still looking for
Keep
his
it up,
first basket
Barnes.
after 3 shots. Barnes kicks to Fox. Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Bamba. Here's Jones. That ball's nice feed that time from Halliburton. Jones has got 12 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Fultz the pass to Hampton. Fultz dishes to
God
Bamba.
darn it.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Here's Fox, and there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Fultz against Barnes. Oh, trying for it. Barnes grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 23. And there's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. What's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for
I got so many more
They
points.
made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit and analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Suggs. Also
Give and
Anthony
go.
out there. Terrence Ross is out there with Muhammad Bamba. And it's Okiki in at the 4 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against
Get in
the
there.
Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 56 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that.
Gosh.
It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Just
No.
free to shoot. Offensive rebound, and then
dang
Carter
it.
with the jam.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Jones. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
I didn't leave my assignment.
Anthony,
I was
the
double
pass to
teaming.
Okiki.
I got
moving
caught.
the ball around. Ross, that's good.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient, reining it off the catch. Love it.
Kings leading now by 21. And here's Jones. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Oh, I got
Set back
rejected.
by Carter. Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. Trying to get open as Carter. The layup missed. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Sacramento.
Get in there.
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And then Carter with the jam.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
Halliburton in the corner. Carter against Jones. Back to Halliburton. Feeds it to Jones.
There we
And he
go.
makes that one. And it's now 23 points for Mr. Incredible.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Drives to the hoop.
Oh.
And the shot
Stutter
goes in.
step there.
Jones has got 13 points in just this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Magic can't hold on to the ball.
Sacramento ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that
No,
Golden1
it's not.
block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
To the inside. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Jones.
Got
Barnes has
takeover.
got 8 points.
Let's go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Here's Okiki. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, Ross, a 20-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low, moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on
Whatever.
the basketball
Cole
court.
Anthony.
Shots good by Anthony.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jones drives in. Here's Fox. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Dumb
And, you know,
foul.
it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Substitution.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Inside.
Yeah, I got
Finish
backdoored.
off by Wagner.
Oh, and look at how well
Whatever.
he let him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Fox passes to Jones.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and
That's his
creating
first personal
opportunities
foul.
at the line.
14 foul.
My kind of hoops.
Shooting
Straight
for
ahead, playing
Sacramento.
downhill, and physical.
Taking 2.
Orlando making some changes. Hampton's checked in for Suggs, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Well, Orlando shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Wagner,
No way.
and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
2 minutes remaining in the
Ball's
first.
not loose.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Holmes. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Hampton passes to Carter. And the rejection by Holmes. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Sacramento making some changes. Thompson comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bagley in for Harrison Barnes.
Oh, I'm here. Shit. Shoot.
1:30 left in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jones. To the middle. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Jones.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get
Yeah,
that ball
whatever.
inside time
Can't make
after
it
time.
every single
Boy, he's
time.
really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Jones, the pass to Thompson. Halliburton outside. Jones for 3. And that one is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Jones trying to get open. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Carter against Thompson. Down low. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that.
All right, halftime is upon us.
So it's Sacramento in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Trying to protect their lead. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Backs in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Barnes and Holds holding down the post position.
I feel like Steph Curry
it's
here.
Jones in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Ross kicks to Suggs. Barnes against Carter. Now the pass to Suggs. No good from Ross.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point.
Well, hello.
Seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Okeke passes to Anthony. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Kings ball.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Fox. Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Magic. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays great, way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs.
Gosh, darn
the
it.
7-footer falls. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Jones against Anthony.
We're not spacing
Fox
very well.
kicks to Halliburton. Barnes passes to
That's
Jones.
a foul.
Excellent D there from Anthony.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Yeah.
Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Kings moving the ball around. And it's Barnes.
That was inadvertent alley-oop.
And Barnes is a high flyer now, a huge target to throw to when he's sizing up that alley-oop.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lets it go from 11, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
That.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
Nope, didn't
you
even
really
touch
get a
him.
new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Ross.
Come on, Scooter Jones. Come on, let's get the ball inbounds.
Kings have gone 2 of 5.
People have work
in
in
the
the
third
morning.
quarter. Jones with it. Now Anthony defending. Barnes dishes to Jones. Holmes trying to free himself up. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Barnes.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Ross on the wing for 3.
Oh, crack.
Drains the three-pointer. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Dishes it to Carter. Ross on the wing, defended by Jones. 4 on the shot clock.
Get out of
And
here.
Jones sends it back.
Oh.
They recover it. Chalk up 2 there. Kings leading now by 23. To the paint.
Ooh, and one.
Bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Lenz checked in for Sacramento. Davis comes in for Halliburton. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season,
I might be fouling out of this
Magic has
game
had
pretty
no
soon.
reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected.
Coach had to come pick me up.
2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
And it's Wagner missing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones, the pass to
Get up.
Halliburton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Halliburton's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to
What if there's
guys
no
who can
microphone
do
I
something
can
with
use?
it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Okiki. Holmes with the steal. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so...
I don't know. Okay.
It's the Sacramento Kings. Way out in front. Lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The post pairing Faulkner along with Carter. Anthony is out there with Etuan Moore, and it's Harris in at the 3. Back to Moore. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly,
Man, that was a
I'm
foul.
really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
This is checked in for Rashad Holmes.
For your Kings.
Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. And there's the feed to Harkless. Here's Jones, and he converts the layup. Jones has got 11 points here in just the second half.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. On the wing, Harris. 5 on the clock, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Cole Anthony.
Substitution. Michael Carter-Williams.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Mitchell passes to Jones. Back to Mitchell.
Get in there.
The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Moore against Halliburton. Moore passes to Carter. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Now here's Moore. To the middle. Here's Carter-Williams, and it's blocked. Here's Halliburton.
Dunk.
And then Jones.
Triple-double.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Or whoever you are.
Here's Mitchell.
Get in there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Michael Carter-Williams.
It's going to be on Michael
That's his
Carter-Williams.
first personal foul. First team foul.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 starts from downtown.
Well, I think that's the end of the game for me. I just fouled out. Ended
That's it
up
for him.
good.
He's fouled out of the game.
Because this was a very boring game.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching
144 to 93.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Ooh, I'm thinking Vietnamese tonight. About me. Shit. Get over what? Trade rumors. Bro, I want to stay though. Look, I know, but it's hit.
From BK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in then. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio. Next thing I know her.
Front court. Oh, I have the most all-star votes. Thank you. Thank you to all my fans out there.